Beautiful painter, I love the way you painted the sky tonight. Beautiful savior, come have your way in me, you're my one desire.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a wash day routine using a DIY shampoo that I'm about to show you guys. It's been actually a long while since I've done a DIY recipe, but they always have a special place in my heart. That's where I started before I created my hair care line, and I just love the thought of making homemade, handcrafted products, which is something that I've tried to put into my business as well. So today we're going to be trying a new shampoo recipe. We're going to try this recipe and we're gonna see how it works. And by the way, this is not the final result. This is literally my hair. It's been a week in this wash and go, so we're about to wash it. Also, real quick, next week I think I'm gonna have my products delivered so we can finally do a review on Sacred, Beyonce's hair care line. I have so much tea on that. I have so many thoughts, so we're gonna do a full breakdown of that hair care line. I'm gonna try the products for y'all because y'all been asking me for that, so that's definitely on the way. But anyways, let's get into this video and making this shampoo, and we're just gonna see how it works. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content, and check out my hair care line with natural ingredients, fragrance-free products if you're interested in getting some products to help promote growth. Alright guys, let's get into this recipe. Alright, I'm gonna start with a raw block of African black soap. I got this from Amazon. It will be in my storefront. So y'all know me, I do not do measurements. I think I used about 1/3 of this bar, and it made a good amount, so you don't need a lot. And I made sure to get raw African black soap because in the past I've used like a processed version and y'all came for me, so I specifically got this from Amazon. And I'm going to pour some boiling hot water over it just till you cover the soap. You don't need a lot. And we're going to let this sit for about an hour. So while this sits, we're going to make our herbal infused oil. So I'm going to be using first this herbal mix. I bought this a long time ago off of Amazon. Again, it will be in my storefront. I don't even know why I still have it. But we're going to also add some Fenugreek Seed, some rosemary. This is left over from my past DIY recipe where I did the miel dupe of the rosemary mint oil, some Chebe Powder. This is left over from when I used to make that herbal infused hair butter on my website. But thankfully now the one I currently sell has Chebe in it. It's just professionally manufactured, which is better for me. And we're going to add my oil from my hair care line because it's bomb, but you can really use any oil you want, like almond oil or coconut oil or just a good base oil. And by the way, everything will be in the description, like the ingredients and everything. So then we're going to let this sit over a double boiler. Make sure it's a double boiler for about an hour on low heat to allow the herbs to infuse with the oil. Or if you don't want to do this, you can let it sit for 48 hours just in the oil and it will do the same thing, but I didn't have that much time. So this is what the African black soap looks like after it has been sitting for about an hour. Most of it basically dissolved. There were just a few little chunks. And we're going to strain this. And then we're also going to take our herbal infused oil that I let cool. And we're going to strain this as well. And I'm going to really press on the herbs to get all the oil out. But use a cheesecloth if you have one. I just didn't have one. So, or a thigh high works. So now it's time to add our essential oils, and the reason I didn't add them when I was making the herbal infused oil mixture is because you don't want to heat up essential oils because they can lose their nutrients. So I waited till this step, and this is completely customizable. I just grabbed whatever essential oils I had left over from my product making days. I would say the ones that for sure you most likely would need are the peppermint and the lavender because the benefits for the scalp are kind of incredible, and the peppermint gives you that nice tingling feel. For some extra hydration, I'm going to add some aloe vera gel. I added a lot of this also because I added a little bit too much oil, so this helped to increase the water content of the shampoo to balance everything out. And then finally, just to thicken up the mixture, I added some glycerin and xanthum gum in a separate bowl. Mix them together. Make sure you do it in a separate bowl first, and then I added it to the mixture. Glycerin is also a humectant that draws moisture to the hair, so that's a bonus. If you don't have glycerin, you can replace it with honey. And so I'm just going to emulsify the mixture together, and it makes this nice creamy color. And I'm going to add it into a bottle. That's it. And if you're planning on using the shampoo for longer than a week, I would recommend using a preservative because this does contain water, and anything that contains water needs a preservative. So I would just keep that in mind. But so far mine's been good and it's been about a week. Alright guys, let's get into the actual wash day. So I'm starting off on a 7-day-old wash and go. If you want to see how my wash and goes last throughout the week, check out my previous video. But the definition on this wash and go is still really good. It's kind of insane. I'm really excited because I use the gel from my hair care line that I'm working on, and it's bomb. I cannot wait for y'all to try it. Alright, so I'm just gonna light normal wet my hair with warm water, and you can kind of see how the water on my hair is like opaque color. That just shows how much product is in my hair. I'm really heavy handed with the gels, but that's what I have to do for my hair type. Okay, so getting into the shampoo, I just started applying it like any regular shampoo. And off the bat, I could tell that this was the type of shampoo that you could literally put the whole bottle on your hair and your hair would feel so hydrated. Like, it felt so soft. It was so creamy, which I wasn't expecting. And it had a nice rich lather, which I also was not expecting. So y'all know I use my hands just to apply the product, and then I go in with my scalp massaging brush. This is like the GOAT for me, and really get that shampoo all over my scalp. I felt a little bit of a tingling sensation because of the peppermint, which is one of my favorite things. And I don't know, it did not feel like I was using shampoo. It felt like I was using conditioner. That's how hydrating this recipe was. Okay, and then I rinsed out the shampoo, and again, it was just so hydrating. It felt like I had just deep conditioned. Honestly, my hair was so soft, and it was clean too. So sometimes normally if you have a shampoo that's super moisturizing, it doesn't really do a good job of cleaning your hair, but this one did both. It cleaned my hair, but it also hydrated it. So I thought that was really impressive. I kind of ate on the recipe. And just look how defined my hair is. You can see my face. I'm in shock. Like, my hair felt like what it feels like when I rinse out my deep conditioner. And speaking of deep conditioners, today we are actually trying 3 different samples that I have been working on. I told y'all I'm coming out with a hair mask. So I figured why not try them in this video, since this video is all about trying new products. So first, I have to split my hair in sections, and then these are the 3 samples that I have. So let me explain them one by one. So this first sample is a super thick, rich, creamy consistency. So the goal of this deep conditioner was to be extremely hydrating. Like, I wanted it to soften your hair and really just put a lot of moisture into your hair. And so I used the brush, of course, to detangle my hair, and it just kind of glided through. Also, because of how moisturizing the shampoo was, I think that contributed to how quickly I was able to detangle my hair. Compared to last week when I used the Dawn dish soap, this literally was like half the time. It was insane. And I'm honestly still shocked by this brush because my hair was in a wash and go. It's natural texture, which means I get the most tangles and single strand knots, and this brush was gliding through my hair like my hair was straight. And this hair mask, I was really loving it. Like, you can tell by just how nice it applied to my hair and how easily the brush was going through. It was really good. Okay, so the next sample is basically the same formulation, except it's just a looser consistency. So it has the same ingredients, same hydration level, but it was just so I could test out different types of consistencies to see what I wanted and see what would work best for hair that's like mine. My goal whenever creating products is for the products to mainly work for my hair and type 4 hair, and then also be able to be used by looser hair. But the priority is always hair that's tighter than mine because we don't have as many products. So So the last deep conditioner sample was actually a combination of both a hair mask and a scalp mask. So that's something I've been kind of thinking about. I'm not sure, but you apply this to your scalp as well as to your hair. At first I was like, a scalp conditioner, I just cleaned my scalp, why am I putting something on my scalp? But it has been something that has been pretty popular in the market, and I do feel like we kind of neglect scalp care. The only thing we do with our scalp is the oil, right? And I just think we miss out on so much nutrients of the scalp that could really help our growth. So that's something I'm considering. But so far, I think I like the first formula the best, but I might want to try something with the scalp. So I don't know, we'll see. But then after that, I just put on my Walmart bag and I deep conditioned with my cap for about an hour, and that was basically it. Okay guys, I am all done with washing my hair and styling it. I did a wash and go, and I actually did a completely different method to stretch my hair this time, and I'm eating the girls up. I cannot wait to post that video. I just finished filming it. Y'all are gonna be gagged at this method. I'm kind of feel a little dumb that I didn't figure it out before, but my hair looks so good, so defined, so hydrated. It's everything I needed. It's really everything I needed. I'm not gonna lie, I was really impressed with the shampoo. I was just doing it just for fun, like the Dawn dish soap video, just gonna be for fun. But I low-key feel like I redeemed myself for everybody that had a problem with that video. Okay, it was just for fun, but some people were like, why would you do that to your hair? Hopefully this redeemed myself. This recipe is super affordable, it's super easy to do, it's completely customizable. I will make sure I have all the ingredients and everything listed in the description. Anything that you can't find just in the regular, I'll make sure to put it in my Amazon storefront. But it was just so creamy and had a nice rich lather, and my hair, it felt clean, but my hair felt low-key like I had just deep conditioned or something and then ran my hair. It was just so soft and it just felt really nice. I didn't have a preservative in this. I'm pretty sure I said this in the video. I haven't done the voiceover yet, but I've just been keeping mine in the fridge, so we'll see how that makes it last because I didn't have a preservative. If you don't want to store it in your fridge, then use a preservative. This was really fun. It's been a while since I've done a DIY recipe, so if you guys want me to make any more recipes that y'all have been seeing, definitely let me know. I would love to give it a try. I think I just needed a little break from DIY because I was making all my hair care products, but now that the past couple months I moved into professional, have a manufacturer doing all that, it's kind of fun to go back to my roots and what kind of started my platforms. Alright guys, well if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content, and check out my hair care line if you're interested in getting a product to help promote growth. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Beautiful painter, I love the way you painted the sky tonight. Beautiful savior.